Module 12, the lymphatic system. Immunity.
Have you ever had chickenpox or know someone who has? If you've had it, you likely know that you will rarely get it again, your body having built up an immunity to the disease. It actually remembers what happened to it so that when it receives another viral attack, it can quickly fight it off. This amazing ability of the body is called immunity. The lymphatic system is quite a complex system with the ability to receive and transmit all kinds of signals. It can send out a control signal that excites something to happen in the body, or it can signal an inhibitory response. And like the chickenpox example, it can learn from its experiences. Additionally, your immune system has a memory so that once it meets a toxin and fights it off, it's prepared to attack that same toxin with great speed if it ever sees it again.
Of the three functions of the lymphatic system, I've been spending a bit more time talking about the third function, that of immunological defense. And it's an important function, so much so that we sometimes refer to the immunity function of this system as the immune system. Oftentimes, if a person has been sick for quite a while, we may say that their immune system has become weakened or is under stress because it has been working overtime. Well, we really are referring to that one function of the lymphatic system. It's such an important function of the body that I'll be covering this function throughout the rest of the module. And you'll see that this system often interacts with other body systems too. That's because many body features that provide immunity aren't a part of the lymphatic system, but rather help this system with its job. Why do we have such a complex immune system? Well, there are lots of things out there that can create disease. The first are pathogenic bacteria. Now, not all bacteria are bad for you. You will learn that you have thousands of helpful bacteria living on or in you that help your body. But some bacteria can cause illness and infections. Those are the pathogenic bacteria. Additionally, there are pathogenic fungi. Most of these belong to a group of fungi called yeasts. These bad guys can cause skin infections or thrush on the tongue. Parasites such as pinworms, roundworms, and tapeworms also can attack your body, feeding off of its nutrients. Viruses, though they're not living organisms, use their protein capsule-filled DNA or RNA to take over the reproductive ability of the cells to reproduce more of themselves. Once the cell is full of newly made viruses, it bursts open to release more into your body. Cancers are actually the body's own cells that have genetic damage and do not behave normally. Instead, they undergo rapid, unchecked mitosis, causing cancerous tumors. And lastly, toxins are harmful chemicals that can cause problems in the body. After listening to all the things that can attack us, it's good to know that our bodies have a fabulous safeguard system set in place to fight off and address these invaders. There are two divisions in the immune system based on how it works. Innate immunity is an immune response that's the same regardless of the pathogen or toxin encountered. And acquired immunity, which is also known as specific or adaptive immunity, is an immune response targeted at a specific pathogen or toxin after exposure. So, innate immunity is an immunity that exists right after birth. No matter what foreign invader attacks, your body will respond the exact same way. Now, acquired immunity is a bit different. It is gained as you experience a pathogen or toxin. Let me further explain. Dogs can contract a pathogen that causes an illness called distemper. It often can occur when they're puppies. But if you have a puppy with distemper, you don't need to worry about contracting that disease yourself. That's because humans have an innate immunity to the pathogen that causes distemper. Our bodies will not catch that disease. Now think about chickenpox, a disease you've likely heard of if not already contracted. It's caused by a virus, and humans do not have innate immunity to it. So if a person is exposed to the chickenpox virus, they will likely get ill. However, once healed, this person usually will not get the disease again if they're exposed to it. That's because they get acquired immunity to it due to previous exposure to the virus. The immunity that person has been acquired or developed. So to better remember the difference between these two immunity types, innate immunity is a non-specific immunity. That means that to be immune to a pathogen, a person doesn't have to seek it out. This immunity is just there, protecting you from many disease-causing agents. But acquired immunity is a specific immunity. Like chickenpox, when you contract that disease and heal from it, you become immune to it in the future. But you won't be immune to other diseases, just the chickenpox virus.